Hello everyone, this is Payal from the Create Miracles team, and today I would like to discuss with you a topic which is really close to my heart, which is words and the impact that words has on us as human beings. And I'm going to work with the base assumption that everything in our existence is made up of energy, and that's been proven scientifically, but it's a topic for another day. But that would also include our bodies, our plants, our space, our home around us, our feelings and emotions, our thoughts, our deeds, our actions, our words, and everything else which is in our existence. So how do I measure the impact of words on us? Being an engineer, I want to measure everything, and I also have a habit of testing everything on myself before I go, hence proved. So bear with me. So the science of epigenetics has proven that 90% of who we are and what we experience/become is influenced by our environment, is the space we spend most of our time in. So I'm going to select home as the place that I spend most of my time in. So one day I was sitting at home and using my stillness method, I went into my deep state and asked my home how it felt in certain situations, keeping it low that I can talk to things just like a 5-year-old can, and everything has a name for me. And that is about keeping our creative side alive. This may seem a bit unreal, but please bear with me. It's interesting, and I'll prove my point. So my home told me that it felt really low when we had an argument or someone cried. It felt really light and buoyant when the kids played and laughed. It was lonely when we were out in the day at work, and it was really tired after a party. You can imagine all of us are. It said the best time was when we all sat down at the dining table and said grace in the evening. It also said that the argument energy was really heavy, and it piled up, and it felt burdened, and it needed freedom. And if you don't know already, negativity attracts negativity. And the kind of person that I am, who believes in the law of the universe, I don't want any negativity in my house, and I'm hoping and assuming you don't either. So, and before I progress further, I would like to ask a question. So, have you ever felt when you entered a room and you felt that as if someone had an argument just before you came in? How do you feel the energy of the cricket ground when the match is on, and particularly when your team is winning? How do you feel the energy of the kids' park? It's pretty profound, the difference, isn't it? As a result of me asking the question to my home, I came to a realization that my home was reflecting the feelings and the emotions of all of us, all of the residents, as if we were living in energy residue. My actions and words had a lot of impact on my space, which is my heaven, my home, and I wanted to fix it. Did I have the power to change so it felt best at all times? What I have learned over the years is that feelings are an outcome of words that we use. So if I changed my words, I could also change the feelings, not only mine, but also my home's. If we all used positive words and had positive thoughts mostly, that could work. But is it possible to have positive thoughts all the time? I think not, because we're all human beings. So what I did was, when I had thoughts which were anything other than positive, I said, I'm sorry. And I used words like thank you, Housie, thank you for being there. And my kids also helped in the process. And we've been doing that for now a few months. And what I have learned is that my home feels really light and buoyant when I come in. It tells me it's happy at all times, generally. And definitely what I've observed is that the yelling and screaming has gone down naturally. The kids are fighting less as well, which is a win-win for me. So peace is a good enough proof for me. Friends, if negative words can have an impact in our space, think about what they can do to our own self. An experiment done on 2 plants in a school in Victoria proved that swearing and ridicule can cause a plant to wilt and die. The famous rice experiment proves that the negative words can cause the food to rot faster than it should, aka if you consumed your food in a bad mood, imagine the damage you do to yourself. It can cause sickness or disease inside the body. Dr. Emoto's famous water experiment proves that words can cause the cellular structure of the water to change. And by fact, we are 70% water. Our bodies are 70% water. So you can assess for yourself. As a practice, take a minute to feel these words and tell me or share with me the emotions that they generate. So these words are disappointment, anger, boredom, worry, guilt. They are pretty heavy, isn't it? Now feel these words: hope, freedom, empowerment, love, joy. What emotions are they generating in you right now? Remember, your cell structure is changing as you are feeling these. So, hence proved, the responsibility is yours, and so is the power to change yourself. So that's pretty much it for the topic for today. So if you like this discussion, please feel free to like our page, Create Miracles. We do post other videos on other interesting topics, which is backed by lots of research. We want to make a difference to your lives. Thank you. Cheers. Bye-bye.